Ugh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? Let's start this walk. Ooh, get this little half hour over with so we can start the rest of the day. Oh, I had a wedgie. Good morning. Good morning. Guess who woke up this morning? All right now. I ain't mad with nobody. Good morning. I learned how to do the tag thing. So, I tagged some of you guys. If you don't want me to tag you, just tell me I won't tag you. I don't want to be so intrusive. But I just figured we all stay alive, come out of this pandemic all right. You know? Good morning. Good morning. Thursday morning. Yeah, my balance is way better. Way better. Good morning. Good morning, Jane. Good morning. Yes, I figured we could exercise together. You can jump on your bike or your treadmill. Dr. Now says, from my 600-pound life, just sitting there doing your arm exercise and kicking your feet is exercise. You don't have a treadmill, you can walk from walk to walk, wall to wall, or up and down your hall. And put me on blast. Good morning. Oh yeah, my balance is way better. My feet are knowing what to do when I come down. It's strange, you know. I've never been this age before. And I know it's not the coming in age, it's the exiting age. But along the way, while you're living, stuff be changing. So, I never thought about balance board. No, when I was a child, I got ankles like this big. I don't know where I get these little tiny ankles from. So as a kid, I was always spraining my ankles and falling. I don't know where these little tiny ankles come from. So then, as I got bigger, they got a little big, but not much. But they were stronger, you know, with the heavier weight. But even now, that's the weeble wobble, the ankles. So I'm in my daughter's basement. Thank you. She wrestled from the garage. She bought me this treadmill last year when we first went into lockdown because they closed Planet Fitness. And I was walking around the community and I had my bike, but I found myself in a panic because I didn't have really anything to work on. What happens when I can't walk around the block anymore? So she loves me madly. We went on Facebook Marketplace, and it seemed like everybody was buying treadmills back then. That's last year. Everybody was buying it. So we managed to get old girl. Let me put some incline on my old girl. And we put it in the garage. So I would go out there, but as it got cold, it was a little rough going out there in the garage to do the walk. I could just walk around the community, you know, and freeze. But then one day, she was, her was banging, and she wrestled this treadmill in the basement for me. So then I would come down here and I walk and I, put on the music and stuff, but I was like, boy, I miss the company of a gym. You know, me and my girlfriend Nicole, we could meet up in the parking lot. How you doing? Get your gym clothes. You go to the locker room. Blah 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 blah. We get into the gym, and not all the time do we get treadmills by one another or the other ellipticals. It's like sometimes we walk out of the locker room and we go separate ways, and then after an hour we meet back up. But it's having someone there. Even though when you work out you're by yourself, but you're not. you're in a crowd. Anywho, that's what I was missing. So when my daughter told me about Big O and threw me into the waters of Big O, talking about swimming, sinking and swimming, and when I came out of that, I was like, wait a minute now. You can get you some workout partners. You've been friends with these folks on Facebook, and a lot of you guys I tagged, we was in school together. We worked together. We have exercised together. Some of you have tagged. So, it just came to me one morning. I was like, down here, music and something said, go live. Go live in the morning. And exercise with your friend, just walking. Because I can walk. You know, thank goodness. And the whole balancing thing. My balance has gotten so much better. I'm not overcorrecting. I used to always be, I mean, you can't see it, but I was always overcorrecting. And if you go back to the earlier ones, I had to start off like this. I didn't have the balance to even walk like I'm walking now. And all the articles and everything I read, they say, you know, walking, walking, walking. And I was thinking about this earlier, because I'm in the basement. The basement is dry. I have this window open, so that's why you see me in this stuff, because it would be perfect if I didn't open the window, but I need fresh air. So then I open the windows, I got protected, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, great colors, right? Look at this. The great thing about working in the gym, my experience, was the fact that there were always senior citizens there. Always. And I always talked to them. And I watched them work out. And to me it was amazing. It's something that you can always do. Hi, thanks for coming and walking with me. Good morning, good morning. You don't have to walk. You got weights, you can lift your weights, you can jump on your bike. Many things. So, and I would talk to them. And, okay, let me tell you, the ones that really got me the most was at LA Fitness in Point Chester. There would be two old ladies that I would see. And they had a distinct routine that they came in. They did the machines that you pull down like this. I can't name them now. And they would walk in, hit that machine, get those weights, lift it, do the weights, because they were in the weights. And I noticed that. And, of course, I got to talking to them. And they all lived by themselves. And they had to do stuff around the house. They had to do that movement. And coming and working out and do it was like 5 pounds. But considering the weight of the machines and stuff like that. But basically, they only put on a 5-pound weight. Every day. We came 3 times a week. We went on the weekends. But you just see them walk in, do their tags, hit that machine, whoop, 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 whoop. Go on another one, grab their weights, maybe 20 minutes tops. It was gone. You see them, come to find out, like these were like 74, 80-year women. They were living by themselves with the dog. And they were like, yeah, we gotta lift things. We have to do things. She said, I asked them, I was like, I don't see you coming here and walk the treadmill and stuff like that. And they said, no, we walk, in the house. Or another one had a treadmill in the house, and she came to LA Fitness to use the rowing machine. That's what she wanted to do. And these, what do you call them, octogenarians, or, and I wasn't that young. I was in my late 40s, but I was amazed. And going back even further than that, at the Greenwich YMCA when I was doing recreational programming, those folks were so old, I thought they shouldn't be driving. But they would come in and do that workout or hit that pool and swim for like a half hour and move amazingly. It was awesome. Squeeze your gut. I'm squeezing my gut as I walk. Just a reminder, it helps with your knees, you know. So I was like, wow, when I get to be that age, if I get to be that age, if I live to get to be that age, if I'm physically fit, if I live to get that age, I'm going to be working out too. We're at 11 minutes. This little walk, like I said, not only helps with my balance. I know you guys want to go faster. And if you can, when I was younger, I wouldn't go this slow. But I'm working on balance issues for walking. And like if I walk down the street right now, I know I can hold my balance. Well, not with the snow and everything. No, I can hold it down. Hey, thanks for coming in. Yay. So I'm in my daughter's basement, so let y'all know. So that's why. This stuff. And I just walk every morning at 7 o'clock. And I was just so happy. But I always stretch before I walk. Look at me. My friend's gumming this in my mouth this long. I gotta put on my Hulk statue. Oh my God. Piling up together. And I just like the company. And I swing my arms. I'm no like physical therapist and all blah 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 blah. No. I'm just someone that loves to exercise. No, it keeps you going. As my daughter said, stay in the line. Yeah, like a car, the body is meant to go. And if you give it some go, it'll be good to you. Look at that. We're almost 15 minutes into our half-hour walk. And this half-hour walk gives me so much energy during the day. Just like the slow walk. Once I get my balance straight, I'm going to pick up the pace. So I imagine by the end of February, I'll be walking a lot faster than this. But I also anticipate by the end of February having a lot better balance. And to relax my foot. Sometimes my foot is like this. Because when you're balancing and overcorrected, it's like, I don't know, your feet do like weird bleeding things. And then you just walk into your exercise, swing your arms. We're supposed to swing our arms. Ooh, swing my arms, I'll make a draft down in the basement. My leg got cold. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. The little half-hour walk is doing so much for me. I feel the tightness, but I also warm up in the morning. 1 minute and we take our 15-minute break. That's how fast and quick this is. And of course, you know, when we come back from the break, we do our cardio, where we do our run. But walking slow is all about balance for us as seniors, because that's what it's about. And yeah, my muscles coming in. That's what I want. I want muscles to protect these little brittle bones, because the bone's going to be brittle. But I've been looking at forensics files, and they be pulling up bones that's still bones after many years. Okay. First water break. But this walk has been brought to you by, yes, I'm the author of this book if I never said that. I like to say yes. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary. By reading, I like to say yes to your child. I like to say yes has brightly colored pages with children running, jumping, and playing. I should bring down the whole thing I wrote for this. Keep the word yes in your child's vocabulary by reading. I like to say yes to your child. Yes is a good word. My daughter said yes. Yeah. For Black History Month, I just saw it. We had to say yes, ma'am. We just couldn't say, if your mother calls you, you just couldn't say, yeah. You sure couldn't say what? Ha! Yeah, this is the last of my little beat stuff. It has lost most of its potency. But it still hits all the bases. Oh, like pouring water over a plant. Wow. You do a rinse with some lemon water. Hey, Jimmy, good morning. Jane. Hey, guys, let's do that cardio right now. Let's get this cardio going. Squeeze your gut. I squeeze my gut. I'm saying squeeze your gut, but I'm saying it kind of like to me. That way, I'm not putting any weight on my knees or my hip. Everything. This is holding up all of this. And my knees and my hips don't feel it. No. Oh, and I meant to tell you also that for working out, when you get a little pain afterwards, just take some ice. I take 16, my daughter drinks the Pepsis. I take her bottles and freeze them. So a lot of times after I get off this treadmill, I go get that frozen bottle, slap it inside my pants on my thigh, gone. Slap it on my back, gone. I got the little one, something on my foot, slap it 5 minutes, and it's gone, and it's gone. Gym pain don't stay. It comes, but you can ice it and heat it, and it'll go away. That's how you can tell the difference. Squeeze your gut. I'm reminding myself. Oh, I'm awful spitty this morning, huh? Try it a little bit more. Yeah. I'm squeezing my gut. I'm concentrating on keeping my stomach tight. Squeeze your gut real tight. Yeah. think by the end of the month, I'll be on 3 when I do our cardio. Because I've already taken it to the end of 2. But I don't injure myself. I give myself time to get used to stuff. And then I move on up. Yep. I love me. Yes, I do. Yes. Ooh. And staying in the middle. And concentrating on squeezing your stomach. It's work. Oh, less than a minute, y'all. Squeeze your gut. Less than 15 seconds. Yeah. Go girl. Go girl. You do it. You do it. You rock. You rock. You go girl. You go girl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do it, do it, do it. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh, yes indeed. Ooh. Ooh. Well. Ooh. Somebody say amen. I'm in raw. I'm in raw. Ooh. Yes, indeed you do. Yes, sir. Yes, it is. Woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Woo. I remember that old lady, Carol from Planet Fitness. She would take this treadmill and have it up to the sky. She would have to hold on to this part to keep from sliding off. And that would be her running uphill. And she was 72 years old. So I got a ways to go before I get to Carol. Not that far a ways, but I'm working to the goal. And as long as I keep my core tucked in, I'm good. Like before I come down here, like I said, I do my stretches, but I do my crunches, I do my wheel for my core workout, I hang for my arms. So every day before I get on the treadmill, I do my regular stretches, and then sometimes I'll jump on the bike, sometimes I'll do the crunch, sometimes I take my water and do my arm exercises. Okay, it's time. Got your weights handy? Well, this is what I do. You do what you do. I wish I knew how to do a room where we could all be working out together, looking at each other, but I don't know how to do that. 9. Yes, indeed. Yes. Whew. Oh. Body is a wonderful thing. It's amazing. The thing I like about exercise is a lot of the stuff that I was exercising and doing in my 30s, I can do now. I cannot do now, I can still do. To me, that's victory the goal. So every time I exercise, I'm like, oh yeah, you used to do that when you were in your 30s, when you were working in your early 40s. Yeah. You know? So that's awesome. So I'm glad I started exercising when I was younger. And I'm glad I taught my daughter. We exercise. And I know when she gets older, it comes back because it did it with me. They'll knock on the door. Hello? No, not. Who is it? Exercise. Exercise who? Get your ass up and exercise before you lose that toe. One moment, please. That's how I answer with exercise, not. Exercise says, knock, knock. I said, who's there? Exercise says, exercise. I said, exercise who? They said, exercise for your heart. Get all clotted up. And I said, oh, that exercise. Hey, this exercise, I'll be right there. Let me get my gym stuff a minute. Let me get my sneakers. And then exercise comes back and says, knock, knock. Oh my God. Who's there? And exercise says, exercise. And I said, oh no. And exercise says, you're going to be a 600-pound life. And I said, whoa, wait a minute, exercise, let me get my sneakers. Well, that's how exercise talks to me. Oh, this is the one that scares me the most that exercise uses on me. Exercise says, knock, knock. I said, who's there? Exercise. I said, exercise who? Exercise says, get your ass on and exercise. You know how they treated you as a black woman and you had all your physical attributes? You know how they're going to treat you as an old black woman, all broken down? I always use that Katrina thing when they took all those old people and put them under a tent in the airport and just let them lay there and die. So exercise says, all right now, they got a spot for you at the airport. I jumps my ass up in the morning and I said, wait a minute, let me get my sneakers. I ain't going under no tent to just lay there. No. I may not be moving fast, but you still gonna have to catch me. Let's see if I'm all connected. Yeah, I'm connected. I'm connected. Sometimes with all that phone, when you're just holding on to the cell phone all the time, and it's in your hands, and, you know, am I connected? Yes, I'm connected. My pinkies gave me the devil. That's another reason I started walking. I was like, my pinkies ain't even listening. Must be a disconnect somewhere. I mean, they was moving, but I couldn't like get them to do like sock 'em robots, nothing like I'm doing now. So I said, see, that's what exercise said. You see, you can't move them pinkies like before. And I said, oh no, not the pinkies. Exercise said, yeah, but if you come go with me, them pinkies gonna be just fine. I said, wait, exercise, let me get my sneakers. Let me get my sneakers. Yes, indeed you do. I ain't gonna be like them old people laying around during the Katrina thing under a tent in the airport waiting to die. I ain't gonna do that. Death's gonna have to catch me. I ain't gonna be laying down in no bed waiting for it to come and slice me up. I ain't gonna be hanging out in no corner waiting for it to come and get me. I love exercising, loving me, and experiencing this life that I'm going through from beginning to end. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So anywhere in between, when death comes, I'm gonna be moving. Don't have to move to get me. I ain't no easy win. Ooh, 7 seconds. Yeah. This little bit of workout does so much. This little half hour does so much. So much. Grateful to y'all. I'm grateful for y'all. I tagged in, you came through. Thanks so much. That's a half hour. And remember, if you don't have kids, you can order the book and donate it to your library, your daycare, or your school. Keep the yes in your child's vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to Your Child. Archway Publishing, get Barnes & Noble, and Amazon. Hey, good walk, right? So I'll tag you in the morning. If you don't want me to tag you, can you let me know? Can you let me know and then I won't tag you? But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for walking with me. Have a great day. Love you.